2276.
Right. We are back on the record in this file for purposes of review. Yeah, I have the names of our participants, please.
Lee Heiss, lawyer, guardian ad litem.
Ms. Stasia Thomas, counsel for the department.
Kristen Smith, foster care worker, Catholic Charities.
Michael Brooks, I represent the father of Mateo Wall, or MW, excuse me, Ruben Zavala Garcia. Mr. Garcia,
Yes,
identify yourself, please.
my name is Ruben Zavala Garcia.
Michael McFarland representing mother, Caitlin Smith. Caitlin, please identify yourself.
Caitlin Smith, mother.
Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Heiss.
Thank you, Your Honor. I visited with this child face to face. He's been in care at least 7 months. He is still being tested for the cause and the foundation of his remaining nonverbal. He is still not potty trained, that kind of thing. So the foster family is dedicated to his long-term care. The issues that arose this review period are both the substance use disorder of the mother and not screening positive. You know, when I see these screens that are saying negative and no shows, you know, the negative should be positive for methadone. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm sure not liking showing up in May for a visit intoxicated. I would ask you to also consider that she missed the CTAC evaluation, which was supposed to give us a lot of information about their bond. The child is a high needs child. As I said, he's nonverbal, and it's critical that he attend this LISD program that he's in. It's a preschool kind of thing, and he is very high risk for meeting his developmental milestones. This mother is going to need not only just sobriety, but we're going to need her to know something about trauma that the child has been through, how to correct his behavior. The child's having OT and speech therapy. He's in classes. So mother has a transportation barrier. What I would ask you to consider is that we're 7 months in. This child needs a ride to his education program. He needs a ride so that he can do his OT and his speech. I think they might do that right at the school, but he needs to get to, I think there's a fetal alcohol evaluation that's going on. Where are her resources? It's time for her to start being capable as a parent, not just during visits. So the real breakdown in this review period was that the transportation support for mother is no longer available. So the caseworker is coming from Lenawee to Washtenaw County to pick up the child to Jackson for an extended visit, and then back through to drop the child off. This child is doing okay during visits, but he has a lot going on. And I think that if mom can't be independent in getting his needs met, it's a concern. It isn't our normal concern, but in addition to her mental health treatment and her substance use disorder treatment, which may be going better than we know, but her counselor isn't getting back a hold of the social worker. So I'd ask you to consider that I agree with the agency that another review period is needed, but that the no-shows for drug screens, being positive for methamphetamine as recently as July 5th. This child deserves permanence. He needs to know where he's going to grow up. The families are are interested in his permanence too. They've been there. The placement has been there for Mateo since he was basically born. They were in his life, and his grandparents too. I would ask, I joined the agency in asking for another review period. And if it becomes an issue, this letter from mom, I would like to review, maybe even, it's several pages long, and it's got some concerns in there that I really would like a minute to review, but I'll try and get that done as we go through the hearing. That concludes my report.
Your Honor, based on Ms. Heist's last comment, I would request a 5-minute recess. Mr. McFarland received an email from his client in which he presented to me and Ms. Heist. We have not been able to review that email, and I believe that it would be beneficial for us to do so before I call Ms. Smith, so I can tailor questions to address that as well.
I have no objection. It was just presented to me by my secretary as I was walking in the courtroom. I can make copies for Mr. Brooks and for actually all counsel. Yeah.
Any objection, Mr. Brooks?
No.
Very well, we'll be in recess for